So you need to take medication, ain't nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it's like a demonic spirit that is attacking them. That's why they're mentally unstable. So they need deliverance. Amen? So that's a difference. And then also with the physical illness, sometimes it's God getting glory out of something that somebody may be going through. Remember in the Bible when they asked who sinned for the blind man? They said, Jesus, who sinned? And he said, nobody sinned. He said, he's been blind from birth, so I can get glory out of it. How did God get glory out of the man being blind? When he walked up to him, touched his eyes, and healed him, and he seen instantaneously. God got the glory out of his infirmity. So just because somebody has an infirmity doesn't mean that it's always demonic. God can be setting that person up to get the glory out of that infirmity. Number 4, spiritual host of wickedness in heavenly places. So that's the 4th one. Spiritual host of wickedness in heavenly places. There are 2 invisible spiritual kingdoms. The kingdom of God and the kingdom of Satan. So in knowing that, it says spiritual host of wickedness in heavenly places. One thing that Satan would deceive us into believing is that he's in hell. Satan is not in hell. Tell your neighbor, Satan is not in hell. Satan is not in hell. Hell is a place that's for people who don't believe in Jesus, who have not accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior. That's where hell is. So when we read that scripture, let's go back to Genesis 1:1. If you know the word a little bit, you probably know what Genesis 1:1 says. So what does Genesis 1:1 say? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Pause. Did he say the heaven or the heavens with an S? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So that means that there is more than one level of heaven. And then when I use my sanctified imagination, Paul goes on to tell a story. And the story that Paul told, he said, one day I was caught up in the 3rd heaven. And he said, when I was caught up in the 3rd heaven, in the body or out of the body, I don't know. He said, but God knows. So when I use my sanctified imagination, if there's a 3rd heaven, then there must be a 1st and a 2nd heaven. All right, now let's go back to when Daniel was praying after his 21-day fast, and God sent an angel with his answer. And his angel was caught up in a fight for 21 days. God dwells. So if God dispatched an angel that got in a fight before he got here on earth, I like to think that he was in the heavenly realms fighting with a demon. So they not in hell, they in heavenly places. Satan would have you to be deceived, to think things that are not true. But as we go through this word and dissect it, it makes everything true. Amen? It makes everything clear. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, and I'm trying to find where is that scripture at, where the heavenly places are in Ephesians. Principalities, they take hold. Darkness. Okay. In verse number 12, it says, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this age, against a spiritual host. Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're automatically on Satan's side. Because that spirit man has not been renewed. That spirit man is still dead. That spirit man has not been awakened. Hallelujah. So you don't want to be a casualty of war. You don't want to be a casualty of war. You want to know who's some Muhammad Ali. He was like the coldest. And then after Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, I was straight. That's a spirit. So they're not going to watch boxing. If anybody, who like boxing? Who like boxing? Okay, so y'all probably don't know this. So it was this local fight promoter named Don King, yeah. And so Don King, y'all remember his hair used to be sticking up. So Don King was a local fight promoter. He promoted this fight between Evander Holyfield and George Foreman. Is it Foreman? Yeah, so he promoted this fight. And the fight took place in Africa. And they called it the Rumble in the Jungle. So everybody was all excited about this fight. And it was all this hype that was going on about this fight. And at the time, George Foreman was the heavyweight champion of the world. George Foreman. Now, what George is it? Come on, y'all. George Foreman. Okay, now praise you for him. It was Muhammad Ali. We got that part. Okay. So one of the other Georges. Okay. So Muhammad Ali and George. His name is George. He was the heavyweight champion. So my dad used to always talk about this fight all the time. You know, somebody talk about something, you feel like it was there, right? So they would talk about it, and they said Muhammad Ali came out there, and he had a strategy. So Muhammad Ali had a strategy on how he was going to beat George Foreman. How he was going to beat the other man, okay? So he came out there, and George was like a big guy. He like walked heavy, and you know. So Muhammad Ali was like one of them light guys, and pretty boy, dancing on. I'm floating like a butterfly. I'm spinning like a bee. Ain't nobody, but I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. So he came out there. They took it to Africa. They knew that it was gonna be like some kind of setup because they was like, why would Don King take this fight all the way to Africa? Right. So they took the fight down there. They came out first round. George who? George Foreman was beating up Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was on the ropes. The second round, ding, ding, ding. George Foreman came out there. He was beating up Muhammad Ali. So then everybody was like, okay, Muhammad Ali gonna get beat up. He gonna lose this fight. So then on the sixth round, Muhammad Ali came out and started whooping on George Foreman's head. Whooping on his head, whooping on his head, whooping. He knocked him out. George Foreman had never been knocked out before. So after everything was over, people came up to Muhammad Ali and they was interviewing him. They was like, why would you get beat up? He said, I had a strategy. I had a strategy against my enemy. He said, I've been watching his fight. I was watching George Foreman's fight. And I knew George Foreman ain't never made it past the sixth round. And I said, if I could just keep him in the ring to the sixth round, I would knock him out. So he was fighting. He kept him in the ring to the sixth round. On the sixth round, Muhammad Ali still had his energy because he ain't do nothing. Yeah. anymore. When this happens, I'm going to do something different. Amen. Give God some praise.
That was good. And I got all that.
Hallelujah. You got to come up with a strategy for the enemy. If I know that I'm trying to stop smoking weed, and every time I go over this person's house, they smoking weed, my strategy is I'm not going over that person's house. I want a burger. I'm hungry. The bar got burgers, but they got alcohol as well. I'm trying to get delivered of drinking alcohol. I'm not going in the bar to buy a burger. I know this woman ain't no good for me. She ain't never did nothing but take my money. Then she called, hey babe, my car broke down. Call AAA, click. You gotta come up with a strategy. Give God some praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When you get tripped up with the enemy, what trips you up? What you need to sit back and think about. When this happened, that happened. What can I do differently so I can get the victory over this situation? God has already said I'm more than a conqueror. I'm more than a conqueror means I don't need to fight. I just need to show up and I already won. I already won. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. We are victorious in Christ. We have the victory already. The way of escape has already been made. We just need to walk out on it. Amen. Receive the gift of righteousness from his son. And in receiving that gift of righteousness, yeah, there's certain things that we need to do to try to live righteous, but we can't receive the righteousness. Amen? Only thing we can do is receive the righteousness as a gift. So because God is giving you the gift of righteousness, it's up to you to take that gift, to open up that gift, and use that gift. If I give you a gift and it just sits there, it's not doing you any good. But if you receive that gift of righteousness and Right up in New Beginners Ministries. We do have. We got green hair, we got purple hair, we got red hair, we got black hair, we got short afros, we got long afro, we got ponytails. We still know what's really happening. It don't have to be long to be artificial. Move on. Stay in the anointing of God. We're gonna, okay. One more story just gonna help us get back into it. One more story. So when I was reading this, I kept hearing this song in my ear. And then on the radio, they said, if you keep hearing the song in your ear, that's called an earworm. And I was like, really? So when me and Dana was coming up, for us to be dressed for that. Yeah. We understand that there are two invisible spiritual kingdoms. The kingdom of God and the kingdom of Satan. And by default, if we have not accepted Jesus Christ as our personal Lord and Savior, we automatically on Satan's side. Automatically.
That's the word.
So like with little kids, you don't have to teach them how to lie or nothing. You come in the house, they got chocolate all over their stuff. Right. righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ to all or all who believe. For there is no difference.
For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God.
Being justified. I'm going to pause right there. When I see justified, I say just if I'd. Just if I'd never sinned.
Wow.
Just if